Hello, and glad to have you here. Today, we're going to talk about who is your target market, and I'm going to give you three tips to help with that. If you don't know, if you've not really gotten into your target market or know what that even is, we're going to talk about that a little bit today. And um, let me put my notes over here, and then keep my other notes in front of me. So, when we talk about a target market, especially when we're online, this is these are the people that really have you really care about, the people that, not that you don't care about other people, but the people that you really feel that you can help. So I was just thinking about other things I could do for my target market, which you may be one of those people that I can, help with whatever the problems are that you have, and maybe help you to find a solution. um, Point you into the direction of, maybe you're not my target market, but you come to hear me speak. But you think you really, as you keep thinking about it and mulling it over, you really want to be in something else. So, anyway, as you're hopping on, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know what you think about this topic. Do you have a lot of information already? And so, this will probably just be reinforcement of knowledge. But I just wonder, because sometimes, especially with all the people online now, and it's a crowded situation, people come on and they don't have exactly what they need. They're learning. Just like when I came on and I was learning, because I had to leave what I was doing to, to find what it was. It wasn't going to make me crazy. I'm going to drink a little water. Sorry. Um, so before we get started with that, though, let me introduce myself to those of you that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting. My name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I do that in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, I use lead generation, I use video marketing, and I always listening and looking to find and learning from my mentors the updated and modern strategies. A lot of times you can run into them, but I just find that as I invested in mentorship, I end up getting that because, it's one of the subjects, one of the topics, one of the content ideas that they have to help me. So, I still do, the other things that I do to be able to learn and help those people that I want to help. But I also like learning what they're telling me and what they're, helping me grow in, as I continue to become, this great business person, and be able to help people and do the things that they need done. So let's get to it, because I do have a tendency to talk, and I want everyone to understand. And yeah, and so I'm still working on that. And yeah. So anyway, so looking at my notes here, so do you know what a target market is? If you don't, I'll tell you. If you do, just bear with me. So, a target market are those people that you have decided that you want to help. You want to see what you can do to take away the worry about paying bills, to take away the stress of, what are they gonna, who can pick up the kids because I have a meeting, who can do this because I have to do that. Um, you know, got to get the car fixed and don't have, the funds to do that. Just, there's so much stuff out there. I mean, we're walking through so much. We've been walking through so much. And so I just want to help those people that I can help, the people that I want to not go through what it was that I went through. I didn't like building old schools. So for me, it was when I get going here and I learn this stuff and I am in a mentorship and education organization or company, and that just helps me to keep it moving, keep growing, keep learning so that I can then share that information with those people that I most care about, and those people are people like me that were out there, and with no help, no, whenever you would ask for help, you get the same answer, and that is just get more people, and I got to where I really didn't like hearing that. But so when you decide who it is you want to help, and I know some people do have difficulty with that, but when you decide who it is you want to help, who your tribe is, who you jive with, who you align with, then you can start to help. And so I have number one as you want to you know, figure out their problems. And you can figure out the problems of those people you want to help, uh, or your target market, which is basically, the same thing. Then you can um, ask them questions, open ended questions, questions that allow them to speak. You want to be able to ask them questions in such a way that they feel comfortable, that they feel that you really do care. And it may not happen on the first time. It may happen, like a few weeks to a month down the way. But, when you're asking questions about their problems, you're making sure that the language that you're using is inviting. It's, allowing them to speak. It's allowing them to tell you what it is that they're going through. And you just don't know what they don't know what they're going to do if something doesn't change. And so then you go from there, so you have, a list of their problems and what they are, and when did these problems start, how did they start, did you lose a job, did you, I mean, and just walking through, like I said, the stuff that we've gone through is very important because it just really has caused us a lot of problems. And I know you know what I'm talking about. Not really allowed to say the word, and so I don't want to cause any issues, but you know what we've been walking through over the last few years, and that has caused a lot of problems. So, say you get okay, so now you know the problems, and then I would do some research, and before I get back to them. And when I get back to them, I'm going to have some solutions that I can point them to, some solutions that will give them an answer right away. So it doesn't have to, and it doesn't have to be anything big, doesn't have to be anything huge, just something to let them know that you are truly for them and that you truly want to help. And these are some of the solutions that you found. And, if you want, we can talk about them. If you want to just look over them and then we get back together in, say, a week, because I know people are busy, then we can do that. We can set up a time and a day in a week when we can get back together and see what's going to help you. Or, some people may be ready now. I mean, they may see something that you have down from the research that you did, and it's something that they can do right away, and then some people, need time. So that's basically what I wanted to cover today. And just it's so important. I mean, when I felt like I was being helped, when I felt like I was learning and growing, and because I can remember when, way back in the day, I'm an old nurse. I used to be a registered nurse, still am, but I can't work as a registered nurse because of some disabilities. But it was just it's just when you know that you really help somebody, then I don't know, it just makes me feel good to have been able to point somebody to, an answer to their problem, a solution to their problem, and help them to, keep moving forward and to continue our relationship. It's not like, I help you that one time and then, you go away. If you want to stick around, because you are learning from me, then that's great. And that's what I'm aiming for. So those are the things I wanted to talk about today. And I wanted to remind you that we do have our clubhouse today. My time is 4:30 Central Standard Time, and it's a weekly thing where we discuss, we discuss issues, we discuss problems, we discuss things that people that are business builders go through and how to help. And we put ideas out there and we put, answers out there. And we talk about certain problems and how they can be solved and that kind of thing. So please come join us. Me and some of my entrepreneur friends, as we share, what we're, doing in our lives and what we have found to be helpful with this business, our home business, that we are, going to be able to just rock it. So I'm going to go and get off here. I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope that if you have any questions or anything, that you will drop them in the chat later. I know sometimes you can't do that right away. So just drop those questions in the chat. Let me know what it is that I can help you with. If you want to get together in Messenger and have a little chat about something maybe you didn't understand about what I said, that's fine. So I'm going to go on and get off here. Have a good rest of your day, and wherever you are in the world, and we'll keep it moving from there. So I will see you tomorrow. I go live Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at noon. So talk soon. Take care. Bye now.